Theology. What is it?
Theology, from the dictionary definition, is simply the study of God. Ever since the beginning of time, people have been coming up with their own ideas about who God is or how he relates to us. Every society in history has had some sort of god that they worshipped. There was the Greek gods, the Hindu gods, the Norse gods, and to this day, the Christian God. Everyone has had different theology about their certain gods. Aside from just being the study of God, our own personal theology is what we personally believe about God. It's our own personal set of beliefs that we've come to and that dictate how our life works. Some things may or may not be wrong depending on your theology. We all come to our own understanding of God in many different ways. Our family and friends help us shape what we think of God. The world around us and nature helps shape what we think of God. Everything that happens to us shapes our idea of who God is. There's two options really then. You come to believe that there is a God, or you come to believe that there isn't a God. If you come to the belief that there is a God, you have to figure out what kind of God it is. If your study about God leads you to Christianity, then your theology should be based on the Bible. Christians believe that the Bible is God's inspired word, and so since it is that, we should follow everything it says to the letter. As I said before, people throughout time have been struggling with the question of God. Many people have devoted their entire lives to the study of God. They're called theologians. Christian theologians have spent their entire lives studying the Bible and arguing the logical reasons that God does exist. They look at the Bible and try to figure out what its teachings mean for us today. Theologians have been writing books about God ever since Jesus came to earth. They have a lot of wisdom because they've studied for a long time about the Bible and what it says. Some things in the Bible are kind of confusing and raise some questions. Theologians seek to answer those questions using scriptural evidence. Since theology has been around since Jesus was on earth, there are a lot of writings out there. A lot of these writings are really complex and hard to understand without a lot of knowledge. Since these people didn't live in the same time period as us, they use words that might be sort of confusing to us. The world of theology can be really intimidating. Not everybody has time to look up new words and read lengthy books. However, the concepts presented by many of these theologians help us to get a better understanding of God and how to be a better follower of Him. The point of this channel and these videos is to break down some of these big ideas into smaller pieces so that we can digest them better. I'm not trying to dumb down any of these concepts. I'm just trying to put them into more familiar terms to us so that we can all understand them. That being said, I don't have all the answers. I'm not very educated in the world of theology. I've done my own study and studied with others who are interested in theology, and I've learned a lot, but I still don't know as much as a lot of people. I'm going to try and sit down with some people that are more educated in theology and try to pick their brains about concepts and their favorite theologians. So I'm going to be learning things just the same as you guys. So if you have any interest in learning more about God, the Bible, or how to strengthen your faith, keep an eye out for more videos. I hope we can learn a lot and get a better understanding of what God wants for all of us.